lovelies, to a very cozy video with lipstick on my cup. Yeah, I thought, why not do a cozy sit down video where I'm going to talk with you guys about something. It's not going to be like tea and tarot like what me and Kiris have, because we are mainly, you know, going through all the major arcanas and the tarot cards. So yeah, so I just wanted to, you know, sit down and talk about something that you guys have been making comments about, something that I really haven't answered or something like that. It is raining today. It's actually pretty amazing. It's actually pretty gorgeous outside. I will put some clips in here in between I talk, or maybe I did it before I started this video. I am happy. But yeah, it is very cozy because it's raining and it's windy. I love this kind of weather. I did like this cosmic tag. I'm gonna put a link up here somewhere so you guys can see it, because I did talk about, you know, what this weather does to me. But if you guys like these videos where I, you know, sit down with you guys, drink tea or drink coffee, this is coffee because I am a coffee drinker. Let me know in the comment below. Today I thought, why not talk about like hexes, curses, of feeling that you have a curse on you, because I see that a lot in the comments. So I thought that I wanted to dig in and talk about this. I do have two crystals that always help me when it comes to protection, when it comes to, you know, other people putting energy into my life, and that is amethyst and it is tourmaline. Is that how you say that? And I do actually have it on. A funny thing is, and I spoke with Amanda about this, that I feel that this crystal is dead. I mean, I don't know if it's like, it's not a negative thing when I say that a crystal is dead, but you know, that's, some of you guys might have experienced this before, where you have a crystal and it, if it's like dull in the colors, if it feels unusual, if it feels like, if it feels dull, if it feels like it doesn't have the same power or energy that it had before, it is because of the necklace, the bracelet or the crystal did its power. The funny thing is, I will link it up here because that is something that happened. When I got this necklace, it's obviously for love, it's for healing love. I got it because I wanted to heal love, because I wanted to attract love. The thing is that when I got out of the shop, I can drink more coffee. I saw the sign about the person that I thought was my twin flame and all that hallelujah thing. His name was carved in the walkway. Yeah. That doesn't just happen, people. Doesn't just happen. And, you know, I took that as a sign. I remember that right after I saw the number 717, and it's really been haunting me hardcore this year. This happened last year, yeah, 2019, with the crystal, when I got the crystal. So you know, a lot of things went down with that person, and actually, was it last month? I think it's, yeah, it must have been last month. Someone, you know, who know that person. It's hard to explain without getting into details, but something strange happened. I don't even know how to explain it. If you guys want to me to do a story time, I will one day. But someone who was with us, you know, someone who was a part of that travel to Ireland, wrote to me about this person, about, you know, this person who brought me on a spiritual awakening. And I know this might, now that it's blurry, it's like the camera, the spirits are like, you don't need to go into details about that. Totally lost it. I lost it after the camera went blurry, so I do feel like my spirit guides like, you don't need to, you know, talk about that, and it doesn't matter who or what or whatever. But there was an end to the situation or the connection with this person, like a cut, like like, that person is not a part of my life anymore. Like, I moved on, like I healed when I needed to heal. This crystal did its work. Yeah. And you know what, I forgot to say that I have the tourmaline in this crystal, like you guys can see here. So it did its power, it healed it, and I have been going through a lot of healing when it comes to that. And it's healing love, because for some reason I have this feeling that I can see myself in a relationship again. Like, I want to be in a relationship. It's not, you know, it's not something that I'm like hungering for, because I know it's going to happen when it happens, but I healed the block that I needed to heal, and the person who actually hurt me was actually the one who helped me heal this. So I'm going to get this necklace, bracelet changed out, but I can't talk about that yet, because that is another thing that I'm gonna make a video about. So be prepared for that. So I still have it on me, because the other crystals are still, you know, amplifying it or giving it energy. So now that we talk about curses or negative energy, it's not negative just because that it doesn't have the same energy in it, but it helped me in the way that it needed to help me. But two of the crystals that I would say that you guys should work with when it comes to, you know, protecting yourself is the amethyst and the tourmaline. Or obsidian. Obsidian is also a very good crystal. Snowflake obsidian is also good, but I did talk about that in another video. It has a very powerful energy that punches you in the face. Like, if you're not ready to conquer or to dig deep with your dreams or your issues, don't use Snowflake obsidian, because it's going to bring things on the surface, to the surface. To come back to what this video is actually about, if it's about curses, or if you feel that someone put a hex on you, or a curse on you, or someone, yeah, did a ritual or whatever, you don't panic, because your mind is stronger, your higher self is stronger than whatever people try to hex you with or try to curse you with. And one of my friends, Aaron Goodwin, who is a part of the Ghost Adventures, actually, I remembered that when I wanted to do this video, because when I met him in Vegas, we were talking about like this, you know, that people sent him creepy stuff. People sent him packages with hair or with curses. And he explained to me that his belief is stronger than the curse. Like, whatever people try to put on him, it can get through, because his belief is stronger than whatever people try to put on him. And I was thinking about that today, and I was like, that's actually very interesting when it comes to curses or whatever. Because if you think about it, if you feel that someone put a curse on you, if you feel that everything goes wrong in your day-to-day, you know, sometimes we do have a tendency to be like, did someone put a curse on me? And someone might have done that, but it might also be linked together with something else. But when it comes to believing in curses, you fuel or you give this curse energy by thinking about it. By, you know, it's like the law of attraction. If you believe in something, you attract it. So I want you guys to understand that you are stronger than the curse or the hex. Take Aaron Goodwin's words. You are stronger than whatever people try to put on you, whatever people say to you. The same when people say that you are weak or that you are not good enough. It's their words, and we all know with curses and spells, you know, it goes back 3 times 3 to the sender or to the person who creates it. So I want you guys to build up this fence, wrap yourself around in golden light, and be like, well, the person who cursed me is the person being cursed. So remember that. Also, if you are the one trying to put a curse on someone, don't do that, because it's going to go straight back to yourself. It's not going to touch the other person. So I will say that a curse is not a curse. A curse is a curse for the person who believes in the curse, did I just do some kind of dark Edgar Allan Poe poem? Might have done that. I am a big fan of Edgar Allan Poe, by the way. And he was a sad person. He believed in curses. He believed that. He believed that the raven was there to take his soul, you know. That's how powerful our mind is. That's how powerful other people's mind is when it comes to, you know, putting things out. So if things go wrong in your life, never blame it on someone who put a curse on you. Never believe in that, because you feed that. You make it into existence, and that is, you know, never do that. No. Because you are born light, you have light around you. I always, you know, wrap myself around in light. And I went to a healer who I needed to learn how to drive a car, and I was very, very scared about that. I haven't been driving a car for years. I need to get back to that, and Kiris actually said that she wanted to help me with that, but I'm not ready for that yet. But I was so afraid of going to those classes and stuff like that, that she taught me to put a golden suit on. Like, you know, like you have like a jacket, I can't remember what you call those, you know, suits, like, you know, what you call that, like in the winter time when you have, like, you put your I don't know what to call that, you guys know what I mean. You have to put clothes on with light, so that you are wrapped around, like, you know, the zipper needs to go from the bottom all the way up. You're protected. You can also do the egg mirror thing. I learned that from Patty Negri. I will put her Instagram because she's amazing. She's also part of Ghost Adventures. I actually am going to go back to LA and do a video together with her. So if you want to see that, if you want to see what magic we're going to do, remember to subscribe to this channel. She's also the one who gave birth to my dragon Everon, who gave me Everon, but she taught me that you should imagine that there is a huge egg around you, and on the outside of the egg there is a mirror, like all the way around there is a mirror. So if people try to push you down or tell you negative things, it reflects back to them. They're going to see what they did to you. So that is also a thing that you can do, because it's really magic. I always do that when I have customers where I'm like, oh, something is wrong here. And when I can feel that the energy is off, I do that, and it helps all the time. And when it comes to, you know, witchcraft and manifestation, it is linked together. And you have to also understand that when it comes to you receiving things, because that's also something I see in the comments all the time, that a lot of you guys are impatient, like you don't understand why your spell didn't work. And the universe can't help you if you're not ready. Sometimes we do have to help ourselves before the universe can help us. And I know sometimes that is a trigger. But it's true. That's something I need to realize. Especially when it comes to the love thing. I can't be in a relationship if I don't love myself, or if I don't feel ready for a relationship, you know? So you need to become comfortable with yourself. I did have a very strange dream last night actually about that I was in a relationship with someone. And in the dream that person was very like all around me, like wanted to spend time with me all the time, wanted to meet my family. Everything went very, very fast in that dream. And I remember that in the dream I was like, this is hard. Like, I don't think that I'm ready for this. And I remember that in the dream there was a bed where there was clothing on it, and there was dresses laying on the bed and on the floor, and I was like, that is so strange. And the funny thing is that I was, you know, I googled what is the meaning of seeing dresses on the floor, and the meaning is losing time, or having the feeling that you lose time for yourself, like you don't feel that you have enough time for yourself, which is interesting because that was what happened in the dream. I felt like crossed down, I felt like things went too fast. So I do feel it's my higher self trying to be like, listen, Sandra, you are not ready for a relationship. Don't stress about it, because you're going to find the right person when you are ready for the right person. So pay attention to your dreams because they are actually there to guide you more than you think. You have to pay attention to every little detail when it comes to a dream. So to come back to like this spells, how spells work, like this, like my spell is not working, or my affirmation is not working. It's the spell you do, or the affirmation you do, is there to help you put things in action, you know. Again, the universe can help you if you don't help yourself, and the universe can't open the door if you don't unlock the door or step out of the door. Again, like I said in so many videos, the universe is not going to knock on your door with basket with filled with puppies or your soulmate or whatever it is you want to create. Life is about lessons, but we don't have to make the lessons hard on ourselves, because it's not hard. It's, again, it depends on your mindset. It's the same with the curse. If you feel you're cursed, you're going to have things happen in your life. You're going to have like this day of bad luck where you spill the milk, or your boyfriend breaks up with you, you get late to work, you stump your toe, you know, all these bad things is because that your mind is set up with this, like, I'm cursed, or someone put a negative spell on me, or because there's outside world that hates you. Again, that's why we have the shield. That's why you have your own mind. Don't let other people put spirits or ghosts in your mind. So we do need to realize that the universe is not going to do all the work, all the dirty work. And there's nothing negative about that, because that we humans, we want to experience things. If you think about what you want to manifest, well, if you tomorrow suddenly manifested that thing, if you suddenly manifested 1 million, what are you going to do? Like, did you learn anything in the process of receiving that million? Can you handle that million? Like, you have to think about, there's a lot of things you need to think about. Like, are you going to go out there, spend them all? Are you going to put them into whatever? You know, again, prepare yourself for what it is that you want to manifest. I think that's all I want to, you know, talk about in this video. And it's a... Yes, the rooster is also saying, yeah. By the way, the rooster situation, I asked you guys to find a name for it, and someone wrote the name. I have to see if I can find it again. I just took my phone so I can see. Where was that? You guys came up with the most amazing names, by the way. I do like the name Waylon. I hope I say that right, Waylon, because it's like, it's wailing. It's like wailing. Is that how you say it? Like it's yelling up all the time. So I do feel that we should call it Waylon. I will, you know, write the comment here, because it was Beth Ann who came up with the name. Also MN, you also said the SandraAngelina. Maybe we should call it like Raylan Dralina. Is that what you do? We do. Are we naming the rooster Waylon Dralina? Wow. If I am able to see if I can film, you know, let's go meet Waylon, because I never met the neighbor's rooster. We will do that one day. It's like our sheep, like a new moon. We have new moon. We haven't seen new moon in a while. Maybe I should take you guys out to meet new moon again, or see new moon, if new moon is there. There was one day I wanted to go out there, I wanted to film them, and they were not there, and I was like, oh! So they better keep their dirty hands away from our sheepies. But that is going to be everything for this video. I hope you guys are going to have an amazing day. I hope you guys are going to have an amazing new moon or full moon tomorrow. Again, I did already post some days ago the full moon video. I will link it up here so that you guys can see it, because this is a powerful full moon. With that, I will let you guys go. Go out there, protect yourself. Again, change your mind to this darkness. So like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!